Well, hello everybody. Um, Day 2. Some of you may notice I didn't upload over the weekend. And that's because this Daily Dose is pretty much a daily weekday thing. And that's literally just to avoid burning myself out. This is supposed to be something that's incredibly casual, just meant to build the habit of recording gameplay, editing a video, maybe recording commentary if I have the inclination to do that, editing and uploading it to YouTube. And I feel like just having the weekends to myself to either spend time with friends, loved ones, family, or just recover from whatever is something that I want just for myself. And I think that's gonna help, prevent me from getting sick of this real soon. And today I'm playing Nuclear Throne. Again, this is all pre-recorded. You can't hear my keyboard in the background because this is being recorded after the fact. I actually edited this because, as you can see, once we go into the caves, or the sewers, I should say, it's gonna be completely black. Like that. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason OBS did not like that the lighting was so low in the sewers and just decided to not render everything properly. I had to cut out like 6 minutes total between all the runs that I did in this recording that you're gonna see. Because it just wasn't there. There was nothing to watch. So I just scrapped it. And that's just I don't know. I feel like that's the correct decision, but also somehow wrong. So there's nothing interesting to watch. I'm like, why have it there? But also, this is... When I started this, and the idea was in my brain, it was just going to be incredibly simple, no editing. Just upload, just have some footage playing in the background while I talk. Just to get in the habit of doing that. So this is already kind of breaking from that formula. But I think that's okay. If I feel like editing a video, I should just be able to edit a video. And that's something that's like, this is my channel. These are my videos. Why would that not be up to me? And again, I'm also like of the mentality that this is meant to be like a event kind of a thing. Where I can just talk about... I can be as meta as I want with this. Or maybe not. This is supposed to be a sort of inside look of, hey, this is the person that's actually recording and uploading on this channel. And not just some faceless entity that's like trying to sell me something. And I already feel like I ran out of stuff to say, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes. And there's still like 50 more minutes of this recording to go. Other things that have been going on. Again, I have a bigger project video that I'm working on that... I don't know. I'm realizing that this past week I didn't work on it at all. And that's because I'm currently job hunting. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this now, is because I want this to be my job. And this is me kind of giving myself the kick in the pants to start doing it, as opposed to just waiting for some arbitrary time or feeling that you know, like, okay, I'm ready now. I'm never gonna feel ready. And this is gonna be my impromptu life advice for whoever's listening. You're never gonna feel ready. If you're waiting to feel ready to start anything, to do anything, you're never going to feel ready. And so, my advice is literally just do it. Don't wait. Hop in. Do it. That was the daily run for today, and I'm realizing that I did terribly. And I didn't realize that I couldn't do it again. I love Nuclear Throne. This is one of my favorite games that I started playing, like, it feels like a decade now. It probably is a decade. It's been around for so freaking long now. And you'll see me using this Golden Wrench throughout most of my gameplays, and it's my favorite weapon of all the golden weapons because, in my incredibly noobish opinion, after years of playing this, is that melee is fucking broken in Nuclear Throne. Like, I'm able to just reflect projectiles with it and survive a lot of situations which I would otherwise die instantly. And so it really just enables me to be stupid. I usually don't pick up the shovel for that reason, because I die when I hold it. But it's because it fires so slowly. I saw somebody using the Ultra Shovel in a video that I watched recently, and I think that's kind of broadened my mind to it, and I also instantly regretted picking up this cursed pop gun. I didn't realize it was cursed. For some reason I had in my head, whatever's in this chest, I need a gun. I need something ranged. And so I had already decided whatever comes out of that chest, I'm gonna pick up. And I hover over that assault rifle for that exact reason. I want to trade it out, but my gun is cursed, and I'm not dropping the Golden Wrench. So I'm holding on to it, sort of for dear life. A slugger comes through here, and there's trigger fingers, which I love. And I can't pick up the slugger, because cursed pop gun. And this has been my 2-minute rant on why the pop gun sucks. It's cursed even when it's not actually cursed in the game. Even though I put it to really good use here, just completely embarrassing Big Bandit. And my opinion is literally changing right now as I record this audio. Maybe pop gun isn't that bad. It's just this one is literally cursed. And I will literally pick up almost any other gun. What else do I want to talk about? I really have no idea what else that we want to talk about with this. And I'm probably just going to cut this out. But whatever. Some of the other things that I'm thinking about doing, well, not even that I'm thinking about doing, because it's left the concept phase already, is working on a tabletop role-playing game, which I'm literally writing up the document in my spare time. I worked on it a little bit this week. Here I take this because they have long arms and trigger fingers. And I feel like that justifies the shovel pickup way more. I'm not even thinking about writing my own RPG. I'm literally writing it, like, as we speak. Not right now, obviously, but I've been wanting to do that for years now. And so that's another thing that I'm finally taking the plunge on of, you know, I may have no idea what I'm doing, but I've played Dungeons and Dragons before. So it's really nothing. I'm following some advice that I heard a while ago of it wasn't relating to whether or not if you feel ready to dungeon master, to be a DM for a party. And if you've watched entire campaigns of people playing the game, and if you've played it yourself, then you're ready than most people to DM for a campaign, or to be a DM. And so I'm taking that and translating it into, I've played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I've played a lot of video games with a ton of different stat builds and cool abilities, cool perks, like Fallout. Fallout is a prime example of a game that I've played almost to death, and that has a stat system. It has perks and ways that change the game and how you play it. And I feel like I have a firm grasp on some ideas and concepts as far as how games work like that, about game design, to the point where maybe I absolutely could make my own tabletop role-playing game, and it could completely shit on everything else. Would it completely shit on everything else? I don't know. Probably not. But I feel like having too much confidence about it is better than just not doing it. And it's not like I can't go back and edit it and make changes to it as I go. There's no reason I can't release like an updated version. I mean, what, we're on 5th edition for Dungeons and Dragons. We're probably gonna get a 6th edition here in the next year, if we haven't already. But they've already released like 5 different versions of Dungeons and Dragons. So why couldn't I release, you know, my own role-playing game like 3 times at least? There's literally nothing preventing me from doing that. But the thing is that's something that I can do, that I can have a project open for, to take advice from, and work on, and provide updates for. But I'm not sure if that's something that I would want to post here. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's not something that I would want to post here to the channel. No, I'm sorry. It's something that I do want to post here on the channel, but I don't know how to go about it. What would I post here? Besides, like, okay, I have the basic Game Master's Guide, or the Game Master's Handbook, a player handbook for it. You know, a very introductory guide, or that like version 1.0 is out. And to like post some download links somewhere. Like what would I post here is my question. And I think that's something that I'm going to leave up to you in the comments. I'm going to be reading the comments for the next hour after this goes live. And that's what I'd like to hear back from, is if I'm developing this game, what would you want to see? What would you want to see uploaded to the channel? that relates to it. Like, if I stream me writing up the character sheets or a skill tree, I don't even have more ideas. I think that's what I'm looking for here. I'm insulted at this treasure chest being a mimic. I think that's what I'm looking for input on, is I have no idea how to go about posting here about it. So I'm looking for ideas of what I would post here that's relative to that, to the game that I'm working on. So leave a comment, please. Don't worry about liking the video. Don't worry about, you know, don't worry about liking the video. Please leave a comment if you want to subscribe for more of this or to get updates on that role-playing game. Definitely do. I'm not getting paid for this anyway. This is a passion of mine that I've wanted to do for years, so I never imagined. I'm not doing it for money now, so don't worry about that. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of this recording. There's some edits at the end because I went crazy and decided to have fun. So you all enjoy. Goodbye.